Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIBS Home School. This is Shahjadi Akter, Assistant Teacher of Science of National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today I am going to take a physics class for class 9 students. Dear students, our today's topic, look at the board. Our today's topic, chapter 1, page number 13 to 18, and our lecture number 3 and SW number 2. My dear students, let's start our class. We will discuss chapter 1. Today we will discuss chapter 1 from page number 13 to 18. Let's start our class. Physical quantities and their measurement. My dear students, at first see, look at this table. You have to memorize properly this table. This is very important for your MCQ and question answer also, for knowledge based question answer. Okay. At first there are some quantities. Here is 7 physical quantities in SI units, within SI units and symbol. Okay, now there are 7 quantities here. First one is length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, amount of substance and luminous intensity. My dear students, these 7 physical quantities are very important and you have to memorize properly. The unit here given unit and here given symbol. The unit of length is meter. Okay, this is SI unit. The unit of length is meter and symbol is m. The unit of mass is kilogram and symbol kg. The unit of time is second and symbol s. The unit of electric current is ampere and symbol A. The unit of temperature is Kelvin, symbol K. And the unit of amount of substance, mole, and symbol is mole, and the unit of luminous intensity is candela, that means symbol CD. Okay, memorize properly these 7 physical quantities with their unit and symbol. Okay, and now come to here. In this universe, anything we can measure is called a quantity. My dear students, this is very important line and this is knowledge based question also. Memorize properly this question answer. What is quantity? We know anything we can measure is called a quantity. In this physical world, there are innumerable quantities which can be measured. For example, we can name length, breadth, volume, weight, temperature, color, rigidity, position, velocity, internal material, electrical conductivity, non-conductivity, elasticity, heat conductivity, density, specific heat, pressure, melting point, etc. And we cannot finish this list. In brief, the physical world, the quantities are endless. You may think that to measure this infinite number of quantities, we have to prepare the definitions and units for this infinite number of quantities. Actually, that is not true. You will be surprised hearing that if we can fix these 7 quantities, okay, if we can fix these 7 quantities of quantities, we will able to calculate everything using these 7 units. Then these 7 quantities are called fundamental quantities. My dear students, these 7 quantities are called fundamental quantities. Okay, we have learned from here what is fundamental quantities, and when we express other quantity, using these fundamental quantities, that is called derived quantity. My dear students, here 2 questions. First one is what is fundamental quantities and what is derived quantities. When we express other quantity using fundamental quantities, that is called derived quantity. And the fundamental quantities are length. My dear students, this is we have already discussed about this. The 7 quantities are length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, amount of substance and luminous intensity. And these internationally recognized 7 units of 7 fundamental quantities, and they are called SI units. Okay, this one is very important and you have to memorize properly this one. Okay, SI, these internationally recognized 7 units of 7 fundamental quantities are called SI units. And SI come from the French language term System International the units. These are very very important for MCQ. SI came from the French language term System International the units, and these are shown in the table 1. Okay, now look at this table. There is two table. First one is very large to very small distance, and here second one is very large to very small mass. Okay, now nearest galaxy. What is the distance between what is the distance of nearest galaxy? The distance of nearest galaxy is 6 into 10 to the power 19. My dear students, these are very very important for MCQ, and you have to memorize properly these two table. Okay, nearest galaxy, the distance of nearest galaxy is 6 into 10 to the power 19. Nearest star 4 into 10 to the power 16. Radius of solar system 6 into 10 to the power 12. Radius of earth is very very important. You have to learn this measurement for your mathematical problem in MCQ also. Okay, the radius of earth is 6 into 10 to the power 6 meter. Height of Everest 9 into 10 to the power 3 meter. Length of virus 1 into 10 to the power minus 8, that means is very small. And radius of hydrogen atom, this one is also very very important for MCQ. Radius of hydrogen atom is 5 into 10 to the power minus 11 meter, and radius of proton, that one is also very very important for MCQ. Radius of proton is 1 into 10 to the power minus 50 meter. Okay, my dear students, now come to mass. Our galaxy, the mass of our galaxy is 2 into 10 to the power 41 kg. That is very very large. Okay, our mass of our galaxy is 2 into 10 to the power 41 kg. The sun, the mass of our sun is 2 into 10 to the power 30 kg. The mass of our earth 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg. You have to learn properly for MCQ and mathematical problem in use. The earth, the mass of our earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg, and you have to memorize properly this one. The mass of electron is 9 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Okay, these are very very important for MCQ and knowledge based question. For knowledge based question. Okay, the unit of measurement. Now we will discuss about the unit of measurement. Here, my dear students, here this line is very very important. Here here is the one question answer, knowledge based question answer. What is called Kelvin? What is called Kelvin? This one is very important. Memorize properly. The temperature which we get when the triple point temperature of water is divided by 273.16 is called 1 Kelvin. Okay, memorize this one, and that one is also very very important. What is called ampere? The amount of current that flows through two parallel wires separated by 1 meter, and if they attract one another with 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 Newton force per meter, that amount is called ampere. Okay, now come to this table. Look at this table properly. Time, here very large to very small time. Okay, time of Big Bang. Time of Big Bang is important for MCQ. Time of Big Bang is 4 into 10 to the power 17 second. Then lifetime of muon is 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 second, and the time period of 1 megavolt gamma ray is 4 into 10 to the power minus 21 second. Okay, this one is important MCQ. Okay, now come to this page. This is important on the prefix. Okay, to study science or physics, we have to measure different things. Sometimes we need to measure the length of a galaxy, that is 6 into 10 to the power 24. Dear students, I said it. This is very very important for MCQ. Okay, and or sometimes we have to measure the radius of the nucleus, that is 1 into 10 to the power minus 15 meter. To measure this huge difference in the distance, it is not wise to use the same type of numbers. So internationally some SI prefix have been made. My dear students, due to this multiplier, we will able to express a large or small number by a small prefix. Okay, these prefixes are shown in table. These prefixes are shown in this table. Okay, and in our daily life we always use some prefixes. Okay, to express the distance we can say 1 kilometer instead of 1000 meter. That means 1 kilometer is very easy to very easy than 1000 meter. Okay, that means here 1 kilometer is prefix, and 1 megabyte instead of 10 lakh byte to express the size of photographs of a camera. Okay, now look at this table, the multipliers and sub multipliers used in the SI unit. Okay, where deca, hecto, kilo, mega, giga, tera, peta and exa. Okay, there is symbol and here is number. Okay, deca means 10 to the power 1, hecto 10 to the power 2, kilo 10 to the power 3, mega 10 to the power 6, giga 10 to the power 9 and tera 10 to the power 12, peta 10 to the power 15, exa 10 to the power 18. My dear students, you have to memorize properly this one for MCQ. Okay, and here is deci 10 to the power minus 1, centi 10 to the power minus 2, milli 10 to the power minus 3, micro 10 to the power minus 6, nano 10 to the power minus 9, pico 10 to the power minus 12, femto 10 to the power minus 15 and atto 10 to the power minus 18. My dear students, memorize properly this two table also. Okay, now dimension, we will discuss about dimension, and this one is question answer also, so memorize properly this one. Okay, here what is called dimension, we have to will know what is called dimension. The power of different fundamental quantities in a quantity is called its dimension. The power of, my dear students, I am repeating, the power of different fundamental quantities in a quantity is called its dimension. This one is very important question answer, memorize properly this one. Okay, for example, we will see next that the force is the product of mass and acceleration. Okay, the force means F equal to F equal to ma. Okay, again acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with time. Acceleration is called the rate of change of velocity with time, and velocity is the rate of change of position with time. Okay, from here from this discussion we will know the dimension of velocity. The dimension of velocity is distance divided by time. Okay, that means L divided by T. Distance, we indicate distance by L and time by T. Okay, that means L T inverse 1, and for dimension we use third bracket. Okay, the dimension of acceleration is distance divided by time square. That means L divided by T square equal L T inverse 2, and we will use third bracket for dimension. My dear students, here to indicate the dimension of quantity in this book, it will be shown within third bracket. Okay, that means we will use third bracket for to indicate dimension. And for example, force F is expressed as F equal to ml per t square. That means F equal, we know ma, here m indicate is capital M into a means acceleration, that means L divided by acceleration, L divided by t square, that means m L per t square. Okay, and that is the dimension of force. That is the dimension of force, ml per t square. Okay, now we will discuss scientific symbol of and notation. My dear students, number 1, here's given some methods to follow the write of symbol of units. Okay, number 1, to express the value of a quantity, first we write a number. The value of quantity, first we will write a number and leave a space after it and then write the symbol of unit. That means here example 2 into 2.21 kg, right? Then 7.3 into 10 to the power 2 meter square, and the percentage sign also follows some rule. Okay, now number 2, derived unit produces by multiplication is written using a space between two units. That means, for example, 2.35 Newton meter. Okay, and there is some space, Newton and meter, between Newton and meter there is some space. Okay. And number 3, derived unit produced by division is expressed as negative power, that means by, for example, meter per second, that means meter per second, this is meter per second, or we can write meter per second. Okay. Now number 4, no punctuation mark or full stop is used with the symbol, as they are mathematical expression but not the abbreviated from anything. Now number 5, the symbol of unit is written in straight front, for example, M for meter, okay, S for second, and but the symbol of quantities are written in italic or curved front, for example, M for mass and V for velocity. Okay. Now number 6, the symbol of units are written in small letters, for example, cm, s, mole, second, centimeter, second, mole, etc. Okay, but capital letters are used for those units whose are taken from the name of scientist. Okay, that means N, Newton, the unit of force is Newton. That means we can write N for Newton, and if there is here, Newton is scientist name. Okay. Now if there are many letters in the unit, then the first letter will be capital only, the unit from name of Pascal, that means here is PA. Okay. And now 7 number, the prefix K, G, M of unit will be attached with the unit of small m, W, hertz, with no space. Okay. For example, Km, GW, there is no space. And number 8, prefixes more than kilo, okay, 10 to the power, that means 10 to the power 3 will be in capital letters. Prefixes more than kilo, that means up to 10 to the power 4 will be given in capital letters, that is M, G, T. And the symbol of unit will never be in plural form. Okay, that means 25 kgs, it is not right. Okay, correct is 25 kg, that is it will be on singular unit. And number 10, we have to try to write any number or compound unit in a single line. A line break can be given between a number and a unit for is really necessary. My dear students, our today's topic is finished, and SW I have given here SW, this is our SW your SW number 2, homework number 2, and topic is make 10 MCQ from your above discussion from this lesson. Make 10 MCQ and submit it on Saturday, that means 6th February. My dear students, hope you have understood properly our today's topic. Keep practicing at home and memorize properly our from this topic above discussion question answer, knowledge based question answer and MCQ, and I am repeating, this chapter is very important for MCQ. My dear students, keep practicing at home. See you again in our next class. Allah Hafiz.